everybody, I'm Joseph, the first J of Jmdjstudios, and welcome back to another rambling video where I'm going to ramble to you guys about useless nonsense that most of you probably don't care about anyways, but you'll most likely stick around anyways because why not? So, with that being said, I'm going to make this video a little more short, but I wanted to talk to you guys about a conflict that I have to deal with constantly, that I've had to deal with constantly, that I know in the future I'm going to have to deal with again constantly. And it is something that most people call fanboyism. It's an extravagant word, if you will. But basically, I have all the time people, like, especially when I first meet someone and they ask me, if they rarely ask me before I ask them. They're like, oh, so do you play games? I'm like, yeah, I love games. They're like, oh, so do you have an Xbox or PlayStation? And I'm like, well, I have, first of all, you didn't even mention Nintendo's console, and second of all, I have all of them. And it always, it aggravates me sometimes because most of the people that I encounter with this type of problem, they only want to play one game, or they have loyalty to one company, and they will trash talk the other two, and they will wish the other two didn't exist, and they will wish that they will call me crazy for playing the other two. You know, I've had people tell me this about PlayStation, I've had people tell me this about Nintendo, and I've had people tell me about this with Microsoft, and they are all wrong. And here's the reason. While I think it's fantastic to have loyalty to one company, if I had to choose one company, if I had to choose, I would choose Nintendo. I have loyalty for them, I have nostalgia for them, and I have a giant trust system built up for them that is hardly ever let down when it comes to the quality of the games that I play. That being said, I would hate the fact if I only had to play Nintendo, because I love Microsoft, I love Sony, I love Sega, I love Atari, I love all these different companies that make their own systems or used to make their systems. I don't like choosing unless I have to choose, and normally when I have to choose, it's for which one do I get first. But with the most current generation, I got the Wii U launch week, I got PlayStation 4, that the midnight release, and I got my Xbox One about 3 or 4 months after it was launched. So I got them all within the first year that they came out, because I wanted to play all of them. You know, I couldn't have played games like Quantum Break and Rare Replay if I didn't get my Xbox, but I would have missed out on Uncharted 4, for crying out loud, and games like Knack, which I actually really love, if I missed my PlayStation 4. But with my Wii U, I love it, and if I didn't get it, I would have missed out on games like Splatoon and Mario Maker and Pikmin 3, and I love those games. So, I understand that gaming consoles are expensive, and that's why I said if you have to choose. Yeah, definitely, if you have to choose, go for the console that you love the most. That would make sense for you. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, just because you have to choose doesn't mean that everybody has to choose, and that means that technically you don't have to choose either. You can rent games, you can go to a friend's house and play games, and you can still share the experience. You know, my friend Josh from the channel, he doesn't have a Wii U yet, but he can enjoy Wii U at my house. He doesn't come over and you know, get mad at me because I've got a Wii U. And that's the thing, it's all this anger and negativity that should go away. Basically, enjoy all of them. If you have the option to get all three, get all three. You won't regret it, because the games that you're going to be playing are going to be there. It's going to happen. You know, you're going to have games that you're going to love on each console, games that you can only get on each console, or games that are better on certain consoles than others. And basically, we're a community, and I think that we should be a united community instead of divided by brand names. You know, I mean, that would be like, you only eat Fruit Loops because that is the cereal of your choice, and you hate anybody who eats Cocoa Pebbles. You're like, no, you eat Cocoa Pebbles, you cannot be my friend. And to me, that's kind of how stupid it is in the gaming community. You know, when people are like, PC for life, if you don't play PC, you're stupid, I'm not even going to play games with you. And the same thing for console players who say that about PC, or PlayStation fanboys who hate Nintendo, or Nintendo fanboys who hate PlayStation. There's all pros and cons. There's going to be positives and negatives for each company, for each experience. So, like I said, give them all a shot and don't be mean to each other just because you play PlayStation and I play Nintendo, or you play Xbox and I play PlayStation. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you know, healthy debates, great, and having fun playing games. That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. I mean, currently, I probably have, it's almost equal the amount of games I've got for Wii U, Xbox One, and PlayStation 2. Literally, it's almost equal. But I think I have more Wii U games because obviously it came out first and I purchased it first. So I got more games for it. It's been out longer, but I don't know how else to explain it. But basically, I'm just saying, keep your mind open and connect with other people when they're playing games. And if you want to hear more on this topic, you can check out our, and I'll probably put it in a card on the top, but check out our Gamers of the Roundtable podcast. It's uniquely titled, I Have a Sega Dreamcast That All Gamers Are Created Equal. And it is a fantastic video that we did. It started with one of Andrew's rants, if you're familiar with that. It's awesome. But it starts with him talking about a situation that he had in GameStop where a guy that loves Microsoft bashes him for liking PlayStation. It started with that. And it's not a long video at all. It might actually be shorter than this one. I can't remember. But it's not long. It's 10 minutes or less, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a fantastic video. I urge you to check it out. Comment below what you think about being tolerant of other people's feelings and enjoying gaming for what it is. Whether you're a retro gamer, a PC gamer, a console gamer, if you're playing your board games in a Rubik's Cube still, or if you're playing the new Mario or the new Uncharted or the new Halo. Comment below. And let's keep it friendly in the comments. If you're debating, that's fine. Just keep it healthy debates. There's no need to offend people or trash talk people just because they like something different, because that's okay. The more that you like, the more happy that you will be, and I found that out. So, thanks for watching. Like this video, share us with your friends, or, you know, whatever. And subscribe for more weekly content and more of my rambling videos where I will ramble to you about this kind of stuff. Thanks for watching.